Is the Switch 2 too heavy for your frail hands?
Yeah, it is too heavy.
Does the Switch 2 slip out of your hands?
Yeah, it does slip out of my hands.
Do you lack a nice grip to hold on to?
Yeah, I do lack a grip.
Introducing the Spigen Split Pro case. Well, let's unbox that shit. Well, hello everyone. Hey, I'm here in the display. Anyway, let's check this out, huh? So here we have it, the Spigen Nintendo Switch Dual Grip. As you can see, Amazon shipped it to me in pristine condition. Looks great, looks really good. And let's see what's inside. I have a very rudimentary setup going on with my webcam. Let me just see if I can open this. And I can already see this requires a knife, so let me...
A few moments later.
Here we are. Knife. Let's see if we can open this up. Alright, and I think there we have the main element of our case. Did I order the wrong one? I think I might have. These do not detach. I thought I had the one that detaches the Joy-Cons. Well, that's fine. Let's just review it as is. Let's see what we can do. So, as I think I saw in reviews, there are these two tabs on the inside here you can take out. It's like a little blue thing. And you can use that to stick the Joy-Cons in place, but I don't think I'll be doing that. So that means there'll just be this blue thing sticking out, which I might cut off at some point. But I think if I were to just pop it in like that, oh, but then we have something that can be reckoned with, and that still has access to the stand. You know what? This isn't half bad. This reminds me of the Steam Deck when it comes to its functionality. And let me go get the dock so we can see how it docks. Oh, they also give you 2 extra of those adhesive strips. Let's see how it docks. I'll face it towards you. Okay. Okay, so it's hard to see on video, but this is something that I wanted to see. It actually doesn't add any extra resistance. Like, it doesn't feel like it's pulling on it at all. The tolerance is pretty, like, I would be maybe a little scared of scratching the screen, but it doesn't seem like Nintendo, or messed up twice, sorry, because they haven't made anything that can cause scratches on the inside, I don't think. So, that seems pretty good to me. And it looks good too. It looks very subtle. For just holding it, oh, it's really nice the way, let's see if we can bring that in focus here. It's really nice. You can put your fingers on here and like really use that groove. And that's what really helps hold it steady. And you can also put your fingers a little more down. Also useful for maybe someone with a little smaller hands. But it makes the whole thing just that much more comfortable. This is 20 euros, which is not the cheapest, but since it's dockable, I think it's worth the price. Here we are. So here is the Switch, our Switch 1, which is a first generation 2017 Switch with a transparent back. Looks better on camera than it does in person, I'll tell you that, because there's a lot of crud in there. This is broken, but it's lasted and it still clicks and it doesn't slide off or anything. But yeah, of course, we went through several series of Joy-Cons. But anyways, let me just put the Switch 2 aside. We used to have this grip, which is actually cut over here because it was really hard to remove and put it in. but over time it has warped a little bit on the top. But this is how I would use to play Switch 1 handheld. And this one has a little bit more of a subtler grip, while the Switch 2 one is a little bit more of a real 3D grip. Like, goes a little bit farther. You can see that. Oh no, you can't see that for shit. Wait. There you go. If we bring it like that. It's a longer grip, but the one on the Switch 2 definitely has a little bit more depth, but the difference isn't that big. I definitely think if you are someone who likes to play handheld, for example Cyberpunk, this is a really nice grip. The Switch 2 feels like it can slip out of your hand any second, and having a little bit more grip also makes it just more comfortable for long gaming sessions, for use on the plane. Like, the fact that you can still pop the kickstand is really cool. Alright, so after spending a little bit more time with the dual grip case by Spigen, I do want to say that I really like this case, even though I misread the advertisement and was thinking of a different case. The case that I was thinking about was the JSOX split protective case, which does have a little groove here which lets you remove the Joy-Cons while the grip is actually attached to the console. I just watched a review of that one. It does work well. It has like a front part that comes on that you can keep so you can put that on the Switch with its grip, and then it will protect all the buttons, so you can just toss it into a backpack. The guy didn't really like it because it was a little bit more flimsy, because of course if you have the Joy-Cons, which are only attached by magnets, holding the rest of the grip, and then maybe holding it in one hand, the Switch can start to droop a little bit. On this one, if you want to play with the Joy-Con, I figured it out. There's this little tab here, which is the rubber. It's actually the rubber that the Switch sits on when you have it on tabletop. If you push it out a little bit and push away while you're holding the Joy-Con, it'll pop off, and then you'll be able to finagle your hand in there and remove the Joy-Con. But otherwise, it is a little bit difficult. Putting it back is as easy as just popping it back and popping the case back in. Doesn't seem like it'll cause a lot of scratches, but at least that is possible for the couple of times that you would use tabletop mode. Myself, I either use the TV or I use handheld mode with the Joy-Cons attached. So I think I'll keep this one. I kind of like the way it feels. So yeah, those are my updated thoughts. Thank you for watching.